They're at the start of their journey, they think outside the box, and they often come up with bright ideas. Their projects are innovative, they are a new generation of business people, and their distinguishing features are creativity and enthusiasm. This is the World of Startups, the program about IT developers and the industry of startups. Hello, this is the World of Startups and I, Siri Kakishev. We talk about latest news in IT and innovative development by Kazakhstani startups in today's program. The Elder House, how to combine socially significant initiatives with entrepreneurship. Techno-parks at public universities. What does the government has to offer to student startups? Top managers, remote work. How does information technology provide confidentiality and information security? The National Telecommunication Development Agency annually gives away grants to technology commercialization. The company in the next episode won such grant in 2016. Our correspondents will now tell you about what these developers do. Kazakhstani startups change approaches to corporate management. Their new Almaboard platform automates work processes of the collegial bodies. The service is an electronic system with access to only the executive team and a large company's members of the board of directors. This way, Almaboard changes the traditional way of holding a meeting to a paperless one and thereby speeds up the work process. The Almaboard's client interface is practically a browser with a client's code that works directly with our server. The process is quite simple. The corporate secretary logs into the system and assigns the meeting, includes the collegial body and selects the assessor. All the recipients receive a notification. The documents are available at the meeting itself. With the help of such system, the company can quickly solve sudden and controversial issues, while members of the meeting don't have to be at the same place or even the same country. The system of electronic signature in Kazakhstan makes this process of signing documents even easier. Nowadays, time plays the biggest role, and from our experience, this system saves a lot of time both for the members of the collegial body and the people who work for the collegial body. The product was fully developed in Kazakhstan, which is a big advantage for local companies for future cooperation. We developed this product 1.5 years ago. Today our clients are already Kazakhstan's large banks. On average, Almaboard costs from $20,000 to $100,000. Having been supported by the National Telecommunication Development Agency, the developers have recently visited the Silicon Valley, where they presented the product to mentors and potential investors. Our correspondents have been to one of the student techno-parks, which is located at Kazakh National University named after Al-Farabi. Within the techno-park, young innovators and student entrepreneurs can get support, grant funding, the mentors' help and much more. Well, see for yourself. The scientific and technological park at the university named after Al-Farabi is 25 years old this year. With the help of students and teaching assistants, the Techno-park commercializes scientific developments and technologies in various industries of Kazakhstan. Such organizations at universities have labs, specialized equipment and professional mentors who help support many startups initiated by students. Each technopark's main function is integration between science and production. That is, technoparks have to play the key role in the integration of science and production or science and business. Today, the Techno-park has 23 companies and supervised by a business incubator. The projects are supported at all stages of development, from idea to commercialization. The incubator works free of charge, provides space, technical equipment, legal and economic advice, as well as assistance in promotion.
В данный момент IT-проекты в основном, но также берем и...
At the moment, there are mainly IT and educational projects, learning English, AutoCAD, everything of interest to the market.
Как бы все, что может быть интересно рынку.
Since the number of ideas and startups is growing, the Techno-parks management decided to expand, and by the end of 2017, the premises of the university will have a new Techno-park, which will be available for not only the university's students, but anyone else. An unusual kindergarten has been operating for already 6 months in Almaty. Elderly people are brought there by their close relatives for not being able to leave them alone at home. This place is different from the usual elder houses because it's only a daycare service, where in the evening everyone goes back home. Beginning as a social initiative, the project indeed needs investments for food, leisure, care and treatment, as well as lease. We spoke with the founder about this unusual startup's economic side. Let's have a look at the episode together. Larisa Nikolaevna is 74, a biology teacher in the past. She lives in a good apartment and loved by her children and grandchildren. After retiring, Larisa Nikolaevna felt need for communication with peers. Thereby, she was glad to accept her daughter's offer to visit the Asar Daycare Center for pensioners. How did I find out? My daughter told me that there would be an event for pensioners who are bored at home and don't know what to do, and they only feel like they do stuff, cook, clean, do the laundry, but when it comes to something intellectual, well, then she says, well, you are very intellectual, why don't you go participate? I was happy to get distracted from everything. Я с удовольствием оторвусь от всего. The facility, called a kindergarten for pensioners by its guests, is the only place in Kazakhstan where elder people can come in the daytime while their relatives are busy at work. This practice was borrowed from Europe, where such centers are quite common. For Kazakhstan, development of such socially significant business is rather actual. The number of pensioners is 1.9 million people, 170,000 of which suffer from senile dementia. Daycare centers for people over 65 work not only for pensioners, but also as help for young people who for various reasons can't watch their elder relatives throughout the day, while leaving them alone might be dangerous. Overall, the project is designed to improve elder people's quality of life. The quality might be judged differently, that is, simply home safety, as well as aspects of communication or some socializing. Apart from entertainment, pensioners take different classes which support brain activity, develop fine motor skills and memory. All of this is important for the prevention of the Alzheimer's disease, which is a worldwide issue. There is also a medical worker who monitors health and medications.
Если врачи назначают лекарства, например, они вот в больнице лежали.
If doctors prescribe a medication, or if they had been in a hospital and still have some medication to take in the morning, lunch and in the evening, their relatives give me a list. I take and give these medications throughout the day. They all take pills in time.
Утром, в обед, вечером. Они у меня пьют лекарства.
The monthly membership card is 70,000 tenge, and it includes daily visits, 4 times a day meal and medical staff care. Asar Center is the pioneer in such services for elders in Kazakhstan, but we are glad to hear that entrepreneurs from other cities are interested in opening such services in other cities of the country.
Этим материалом мы завершаем сегодняшний.
We end our today's program with this episode. Serikakishev was with you. Stay with us. See you next week on Kazakh TV.